Okay, so in our previous videos, we talked about the reason why you need waaky, the WAAKYE to succeed 2017 and beyond. We also give a background of what waaky really is, so you can go to my other videos and then you can look at the introduction that we gave about just giving a background of waaky. You can also watch the other video for those who are already in the business world. You are already professionals, you are already employed. Those of you who are already there, you can look at the type of waaky, the flavor, because I talked about waaky being in 4 flavors, at least what I know in Africa, West Africa, Ghana, and Braintown, B-Town, Boko Boko for short for you. Now, we are going to talk about another type of waaky. We are going to talk about another flavor of waaky, which is the waaky that is in the world being cooked. The waaky, the type of flavor that you need in practical life. In practical life, you see, there is the anti-money waaky, there is the anti-ayele waaky, there is the amelia waaky, and then we have the other waakys that we have. But the same way, we have the waaky type, the waaky flavor, the waaky attitude for the professionals. And today we are going to talk about, in practical life, what are some of the principles that we can use this acronym waaky to talk about. Number 1, the first W, the words you speak. I'm really particular about the words that come out of your mouth. You understand? Because words actually carry power. When you use the law of attraction, you realize that what you say, what you confess most often happens to come around you. The day I got to know this and I began to practice it, I realized that in a year, all the things I decided that I'm going to gear towards, connections, the universe made it possible that all those things are in view. You see that the lines are being connected. It's like your lines are falling in good places. So begin to talk out the type of things I know that in our part of the world, in Africa, most people are afraid. They can't even tell you their dreams. They can't even tell you their aspirations. Their ambition is mostly in their mind. But my brother, listen. You need to open up your mouth and speak the words that you want. Speak the type of life you want. Watch the words that you are saying. If you keep confessing, as for me, I'm no good. As for me, nobody likes me. As for me, I'm not beautiful. Please, some of you are not confessing it actually, but you are thinking it. Now, listen. Stop thinking bad, because it also has this wavelength. Another issue is, stop talking yourself down. Listen, when it comes to me, I always say, I am the most handsome person you have ever seen, whether you like it or not. Now, the issue is, I won't tell myself down. I will not speak myself down. Now you need to do the same. The words that you speak are very important. If you want life, you need to speak life. If you want wealth, you need to speak wealth. If you want greatness, you need to speak greatness. You need to tell yourself, I'm the greatest, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. For example, in the world of media, I'm going to be the king. In the world of health, I'm going to do the best that I can to get a life correct, healed. You understand what I'm saying? Give that confidence to yourself, but do not neglect to talk, because your words are very important. Your words will shape your life. Bible says that what is abundant in the heart of a man is what will come out of your mouth. So listen to me. What you say when nobody else is watching, that is actually what is abundant in your heart. So what do? Fill yourself with the right information. Fill yourself with the right things, so that it will come out and you have what you need to have in this world. Now, number 2, I'm talking about attitude. Now this, one of my great mentors, John C. Maxwell, mostly talks about attitude. One of another great, I think he's the greatest of all, Jesus Christ, talk about the attitude of a man. Now, you've learned over the years that attitude is the difference maker. Attitude is the issue. Two people can go for a job interview, like John C. Maxwell said. They all have the requisite talent. They all have everything that is on certificate that will give them the job. What the person that is hiring should look for is the attitude between these two people. What type of attitude do you have? How do you show up to work? How do you approach the things you do? How do you relate with the people around you? Attitude. Watch it. Because your attitude will determine your altitude in life. Now, this is really one thing that is true. Your attitude will determine how high you go. Because, let me tell you, promotion actually doesn't come from those who are on the same level with you. You know that. And promotion doesn't also come from people that are below you. Promotion always comes from people that are above you. Now the people that are above you are always looking for not your talent, but your attitude. They are not looking at how good you are at doing your job. Because that's the reason why they pay you. They're looking at your attitude, and that's what they will use to promote you. So listen, look at your attitude. The people you relate with, on your job, wherever you go, any group that you are into, get your attitude right. Now, the third thing I'm going to talk about, the third A, is adaptability. Are you adaptable? So, still on practicality in real life, we are going to talk about the third A. We just spoke about attitude. Now we're going to talk about adaptability. What is the meaning of adaptability? The ability to adjust yourself when change happens. That's adaptability for you. 2017 and beyond, in practical life, those of us who are all human beings, Homo sapiens, are you there with me? As we walk around, learn to be an adaptable human being. Learn to be an adaptable human being. When I say adaptable, we are going to consider these just key points. Now, your ability, are you there with me, to function at your best in any environment, to give out the best. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I just learned something just recently. We have the part-timers who want to be millionaires, and then we have the full-timers who also want to be billionaires, and then we have the all-timers. Now, I'll explain that in another video. Now, when you are an all-timer who wants to become a millionaire, an all-timer is somebody that will do the work, that will show up at work, whether he is sick or not. Now, the all-timer is somebody who is so focused on the fact that he wants to be successful that it doesn't matter the weather change, the geographical change, the Charlie, I'm going to come to work and I'm going to do what I have to do and put on 110% of input. That is an all-timer. So, are you adaptable? Or you always show your colors? You understand? You are blue. So when you get into an environment that is red, everybody will see that, no, you don't belong here. No, you don't do that. At least for people who want to be successful and who want to hit the mark. Number two, I say, when change happens, know what to do. I did me to adjust yourself favorably. Maybe you won't be able to fit there and make yourself all that comfortable, but do it as much as you can to make the work go on. Now, you are running a show. I did me. You are running a show, and then all of a sudden the light goes off. What do? Are you going to complain about the production manager? Are you going to complain about the event organizers? Or what are you going to do to salvage the situation? Adaptability. Now, you find yourself in a place somebody didn't do his or her work, and because of that, the reputation of your company is going to be affected. What do you do to salvage the situation. Adaptability. 2017 and beyond, you better be chopping this type of watch too. Because if we want success, we need to learn the principles to make it possible. And the principles are no secret anymore. They are there, they are invoked, they are all around us. But the issue is going through the process and learning the thing. When I talk about adaptability, listen, you don't have to compromise on your identity or your values or your purpose. Those things don't change when it comes to adaptability. Let me make a reference to the greatest book that ever exists, the Bible, and then a chapter or a particular portion of the Bible that is written by an apostle, a gospel minister, Paul, one of the greatest too. Now, he wrote and said that at some points, I'm paraphrasing here, at some point, you need to be like them to win them. Now, there's a gospel minister going to preach, and I have to say this. Nobody is going to listen to you when you approach them with the gospel and your attitude is a holier than thou attitude. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody's going to listen to you. There is this saying that I will follow my friend to church than the greatest evangelist around. I will follow my friend to church. So you need to become like the person sometimes to win. And when you're going to do that, you need to be really sure of yourself. You need to be really grounded. You need to be really into what you are doing. And you need to know what you are doing. Be like them. Adaptability. You do that and then you're able to win these people. Now, the next principle I'm going to talk about is the key that is down there. Now, the key is, over here I'm going to use a Greek word. That is kata lambano. Now, those of you that are in Greece, this word will have more meaning. It will be more meaningful to you. But I'm going to explain it to all of you who are watching this video right now. And like I'm saying, we're giving it to you real straight and simple. This is Dogma Radio. Are you with me? Now, kata lambano, what does it mean? Kata lambano is to take something by force. Are you with me? To take it by force. Now, you go out there, you want something, you have a burning desire within you, and you are ready to take it. Nobody is going to give it to you. In economics, they call something ceteris paribus, all things being equal. In life, all things can never be equal. You have to make them equal. How do you do that? You need to get up, get out of your house, whatever greatness you want, decide to do the things, the right things, make the right choices, go through the process and apprehend what you are looking for. Because nobody is going to call you early in the morning and tell you that, my friend John, come take your check of $20,000 or 10 billion pounds. Nobody's going to do that. You need to go out there and take it. How you're going to do it is learnable. If you want, you can contact us. We will teach you how to do that. But listen to me. You need to kata lambano your success. And that's the key. Now, there's another thing you need. And this one I have to spell it. It's Y-E-R. Sorry. Y-E-E-R. Now, I don't know how you're going to pronounce this. Now, this Hebrew word, which is Yah. Now, this denotes friendship, a pal, a buddy, somebody that is going to help you. Are you with me? This is actually an Indian word. Sorry. Now, this word shows that nobody can succeed alone. So practically, you can't be a mountain with no forest around you. You can't be an island with only water around you and then you want to be successful, you alone, in your own corner somewhere. No. Because even if you create a product, you will need somebody to buy it to be successful. You understand what I'm saying? So please, you need to have a friend. You need to have advisors. You need to have mentors. You need to have people around you that will be the relationship. Now, I'm not saying that you should make the whole world your friends, and I'm not also saying that you should consider everybody on your Facebook page as a friend. You understand? Steve Jobs had somebody who was a friend. Mr. Bill Gates has some people who are close friends to him. Jesus Christ had the 12 disciples. Paul had Barnabas. Who do you have that will help you make it? Who do you have that will make it? Now, the last thing we are going to talk about is enthusiasm. Are you there to me? You should have it. Enthusiasm. The youthful exuberance should be there. Giving it to you, real, straight and simple. Find it. Watch it. Series 2017 and beyond.